Now, would your government favor the representation of the people living on Taiwan or the creation of a new state, if that be the case?
Look, it's not for my government or any other government to say how the people of China should conduct their internal affairs. Taiwan is part and parcel of China, and this is a fact which has been confirmed not only by the Peking government, but even by the government of Chiang Kai-shek. In the 21 years, if you search the records of this organization, you will not come across a single reference to the fact that Taiwan is a separate entity. Now, if we accept this as the starting point for our discussions, then I think that you can see that a great deal of confusion is being brought about by outside interests with the view of confusing the issue.
The United States position the United States position is not to expel anyone, but to accept the seating of the People's Republic of China, while at the same time, outside of the Security Council, accepting representation of those living on the island of Taiwan by the present representatives of China.
The position of the United States for 21 years was diametrically opposed to reality and to justice. The fact now that they have come halfway is one position, but they have not gone far enough. After all, it is only the presence of the United States fleet which is keeping the revolution in China from reaching its logical conclusion, which would be to take control of Taiwan and to allow the Taiwanese to become part and parcel of the state of China, as it's always been.
So you see an outcome of this
as it's always been.
So you see an outcome of this if the Albanian proposition carries that they will take physical control of Taiwan?
No, I don't think that they will take it by force of arms. What I'm saying is this, is that if the government based at Peking were disposed to having Taiwan become a separate entity, then the question of admitting Taiwan to the United Nations would be easy. But so long as the people of China, represented by the People's Republic of China, do not agree to this measure, then surely we are simply stirring up the coals.
One final brief question. You're a member
of the coals.
One final brief question. You're a member of the Security Council. When the Assembly disposes of this matter, and should China, the new China, be seated, what is the procedure in the Security Council?
Well, the procedure is quite simple. In fact, we're really clouding the issue. Here, the question is one of credentials. I don't know if you might recall, in February this year, my government did challenge the credentials of the present representatives of the Taiwan government in the Security Council, and we said that we would return to this question when the time is appropriate. Now, if our resolution carries forward here, then naturally the next step would be for delegations such as mine to move a resolution, a procedural resolution.
In the Security Council?
Because on a procedural vote there can be no question of a veto.
Thank you, Ambassador.
Mitchell Krause talking to Somalia's Ambassador Abdul Rahim Abi Farah. We also have with us this evening